So 12, slide up to the edge of the racetrack, jump off the brakes, turn and go up there. I come in the pits, the 4-off crew is sitting there, and I come into the 4-off crew and I drive over the cars. The 4-off guys, they don't, nobody knows. The 4-off guys are going, Randy, did you see that? So I'm going, trouble with the transmission. And they pull me over in line. I go over and I do the glove toss. And I'm throwing the gloves and then I can't get out of the car. You know, I throw the belts, but I'm too big to get out of the car. And I'm mad.
I can laugh for the story.
Exactly. I get out and I storm over to RB. And then finally I make the longest walk in motorsports up to Randy. And he's still there. And people are saying, you know, what's the deal with that guy? And Randy's saying, I don't know, I'm just glad he's talking to RB. I'm shuffling and I come up there and I go, I need another car actually. And he's, and he's trying to be politically correct. Well, let's see. And then he looks up at me. He sees me eye to eye. And it just, you know, we just got him so bad. But the great part about it was that he went from gotcha to this is great. Get out of here. We're going to do this again. So I do it a second time.
Oh, you're kidding.
We're going to put him, he had a shifter problem. We're going to put him in another car. RB takes me on a van around. And we're talking to each other on the radio as Nick and RB. Yeah, RB, that's Nick, where are you? I'm taking the Peter Dannan guy for a ride. Well, I'm sure he probably needs it, that's good. He needs all the help he can get, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I go back out, and I'm worse the second time, same thing. And guys are saying, who is this guy? We got to get him out of here. I come back in to get feedback. I've got my little map, and I'm going around everybody. And like the guy who was in the kink, he says, I say, where are you? In the kink, and I point to 5 on the map. You know, and it's written 5, and the kink is written out, and I point to 5. Oh, this one. No, this one over here. Oh, I like that one. Second gear, is it? And he says, no.
Popsicle, ice cream.
Oh, popsicle.
Popsicle.
Thank you.
None for you? Okay.
So he said, so I say, second gear, is it? And he goes, no. It's 5th, and he's exasperated with me. It's 5th gear. It's 5th gear flat all the way through. I go, 5th gear, as much as that. So Harple, I catch Harple on pit lane. He doesn't want to have anything to do with me at all. He's saying, you know, you need to work on your footwork, and this is 4th gear, and, you know, I'll see you the next session. And then he sort of blows me off. Then he's getting ready. He gets in his car. Getting ready to get in his car after the session. And I walk up to him and I say, excuse me, may I go to corner with you? I'd like to go to corner. And he says, no, I'm sorry. And he goes, no, I'm going to lunch. So I go, well, I guess I can't go to corner with you. And he just melts. And then he's just laughing like crazy, and he gets in the car. And he told me this later that he said to himself, wow, I hope it didn't hurt Peter's feelings. Now, wait a minute. That was Nick. Now, hold on, wait a second. And there were guys. He's seen the picture.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't seen the picture?
No, I haven't.
I thought it was good.
And there were guys.
Hold it up for me.
And there were guys that.
Peter Dannan, the man.
As much as that, and there were guys that were asking me, okay, so who drove the car? And I said, well, I drove the car. But who was Peter Dannan? Well, I was Peter Dannan. Well, yeah, but who drove the car? Because they'd hear it was so perfectly orchestrated. But who drove the car? You know, it was like they thought it was a real guy who left, and I just did the goof. So that night, we have to be at a restaurant in Sheboygan at 6 o'clock. We finish at the track at 5:30. I go to the restaurant as Peter Dannan without the hat. So from here down, I'm Velcro black. And from here up, I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but my hair is
a touch of white.
A little light blonde. Okay. And people in the restaurant, this is funny, we're sitting there, and people in the restaurant are looking at the beard. You know, they're walking by, and they're looking at me. And the maitre d', who usually stands at the front door, parks right in front of our table. And every time I look at him, I got to do this. Hold on. Yes, control to medical, we are.